Hello and welcome to the FetchEH update video. In this video we're going to be looking at what is commonly called orphan features and linking them to a new system point. Now orphan features are those features that have been mapped and have not been linked to a system point, and so those may have been mapped before we introduced the system point with FetchEH, or if you're a health department that doesn't use the system point, this new tool that will let you link those existing features to a system point will be very helpful. So I have a site plan here that I developed that has a number of what we call orphan features. So I've got a building here, a septic tank, drain field, and a soil boring. But as you can see, I don't have a system point here. And so these are what we call orphan features because they don't belong to a system point. And that system point, having that relationship to a system point is really important if you're going to use insights or generate any reporting from the features that you have on the map. So just understanding maybe the age of the drain fields or septic tanks or the number of bedrooms in a house as it relates to either one of those components. It's important to have that system point on the map because that establishes that relationship between all these features. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start by creating a new system point. So I'll come over here to the menu and grab a system point, zoom in a little bit, and then I'm going to just drop that system point on the map. And note that we also are automating the relationship between the system point and the septic tank, drain field, and building. So you no longer need to enter a system ID. That is done automatically for you. Those relationships are built in the background, so you no longer need to use that system ID to define that relationship. So I'm just going to put in a label here, new system, select apply. And the next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that these features, the drain field, the soil boring, the septic tank, and the building all belong to this new system point. If I click on the system point and I open the form, I go over here to the system information, you'll see that right now there are no buildings or septic tanks or drain fields or soil borings that are related to that system point. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our orphan features and we're going to link those to that system. Now to do that, I'm going to come back to the feature editing controls, and if you happen to open up the screen with create features on this menu, just come down here to edit features. We're going to go to more tools, and then there's a new button down here called link. Okay, and this tells you what it does. It links features to a system. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, and you'll see a new context menu comes up here, and I need to select features first. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select all the features that I want to link to that system point. So it's going to drag a box around those. And you'll see here it gives me the list of features. Now you do want the system point in there because that needs to be selected in order for Fetch to know that you're going to link these components to that system point. And note that it didn't grab things like the measurement line or the septic lines or this, this custom feature over here. It's only grabbing those features that can be linked to that system. So again, the drain field, septic tank, soil boring, and building. So now that I have those selected, if I accidentally selected another septic tank on an adjoining property or something, you could always toggle that off, and you'll see it'll unselect it. But I have what I want selected here, so I'm going to go ahead and select finish. You'll see a confirmation screen here. I'm going to go ahead and proceed with this. And then you'll see it kind of processes it, and it tells you what is happening here, that those were linked. And so now when I come over here to the system, and I select that and show the form again, go back to that first form, that system information form. And then again, you'll see that that building, the primary treatment. Also notice here on the septic tank, the system ID has not been entered, so you no longer need to enter that system ID on the system point, the building, the primary treatment, the drain field. Any of those linked features no longer need that system ID. That's all done in the background. And then you can see that the drain field and the soil borings have also now been linked to that system point. So that's a quick way to manually go through with any of these orphan features and create a new system point and then link those orphan features to that new system point. Okay, thanks for watching, and again, if you have any questions, get in touch, and we can help you work through using this tool or any other questions you might have.